Hey everybody, welcome back to Stringman Guitars. We're in the underground lair here, and we have a Gibson ES-335, and it's had a neck repair. Customer did it himself. There's a little bit of a fold you can see maybe in the picture right across from top to bottom around here. It did bend the laminate on the top, but it really seems to have held up. His repair did, that is. There's a little bit of binding lost here, and a little bit of crack in the nitro under the nut. So, but all in all, he fixed the repair and it looks good. So he wants to set up, and let's get at it. Okie dokie, let's see where we're at here as far as what it looks like just sitting here. I'm concerned with the string height at the first fret because of the neck repair. However, it is within tolerance. 22,000 barely sneaks in there at on the low E. Looks like it's going to be 18. Let's see. Is it 18? Yeah, 18 at the high E, and 22 at the low E, so perfect. Okay, for relief, we're going to hold down at the 17th, and we want to see 12 thousandths at the 3, 5, 7th fret. Looks like we can tighten that just a hair. So let's see here, where's the screwdrivers? Move some junk around. Yeah, it's quite a handsome repair he did there. I don't think I could have done it that nicely. We're going to tighten just a little bit. Good, truss rod works. That should give us what we want at the 12th fret, or the 7th fret, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I need to tighten that a little bit more. Let's do that. So we did some adjusting on the truss rod. It was at way over 14 thou, and I think that has something to do with the neck repair. I've tightened the truss rod, and I've gotten it down to as tight as I am comfortable of making it, but I've got 13 thousandths here, and that barely slides under there. And we have no string buzz, so especially in the middle of the neck where especially where it would cause a problem as you start to play up, because you're playing against higher strings. So it's not buzzing, so that's going to have to be as straight as we make the neck, because like I said, when I put the truss rod in here and try to tighten it a little bit more, I'm up against it. I don't want to break that repair that's been done so well on there. So currently we're using simple green to clean up the fingerboard. It's safe for rosewood, and it's a darn clean looking fingerboard, so you wipe it on, you wipe it off, and that's all you have to do. And then you put your oil on. And put some oil to make this fingerboard happy. Some F1 oil. Now this, you don't let it marinate. You rub it in and you rub it off. Make sure you get it up against the frets. Okay, so we got I can't find anything in my shop right now. We got the fingerboard oiled. Just polish the frets with the fret eraser a little bit. They're pretty shiny to begin with. That oil does tend to leach back out, so remember to wipe everything down before you go and put the strings back on. Okay, so next thing, always tighten up the bushings on the tuning machines. Don't crank them, just snug them up. Any looseness will transition through the body and the strings and all that stuff, so tighten what you can. Okay, we're strung up here, and we need to stretch the strings in. And of course, not thinking about the the height wheels on the bridge, just cleaning the top where I know I wouldn't be able to get to afterwards. And yeah, we spun the wheels, so we're gonna have to set the string height again. Oh well. Now I do stretch the strings on both sides of the nut and on both sides of the saddle. Retune. Alright, now let's see where our string height ended up after all of that mess. Oh, that could come down some. We want 5/64 at the 12th. And we have 5/64 at the 12th. And we want between 3 and 4 on the high E. And we have 4. And before, when I was messing with it, I put it at 3, and the string, the B and there it is. The B and E did not like it. Okay. And let's just take a look at where our relief ended up after taking the strings off and putting them back on. Hadn't changed. It's right there. That's a 14. Oh yes, since we did this with the string height, 4 thousandths. Actually, that comes down just a little bit. Split the difference. Okay, so back to pitch, sitting right at 5/64, sitting right at 4/64. Let's check that. You take a little piece of paper, make sure that our strings are not touching the back of the bridge. Good, we're in the video, and it's not, so that's good. Tailpiece is just where we want it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let this acclimate to the changes that we made, and we'll come back and do intonation. Alrighty, we let her sit for a while. Got her all frets polished up, the oil fingerboard, lubed the nut. I get grief because I use this stuff here, Big Ben's, on fixed bridge guitars. Well, it's better than having graphite grease mucking up your nice white nut there. So, alright, time to let it sit overnight and acclimate. We'll come back and check it again. Just want to take a look at the, we got the intonation done, we got string height done. I got to do the pickup height, but that's the only thing I'm missing yet. Let's see where we're at here. There's a little bit of bow to it, but like I said, the truss rod is as tight as it will go. I don't want to force it and break the repair on the back of the neck. Last thing we have to do is pickup height, and we'll be done. Pickup height machine, and that could come up. Okay, let's see where that put us. Still come up a little bit. That's good. Not quite sure why that's angled that way, but it is. Let's see what the bridge pickup is good where it is. Let's check the and that could come down some. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to let it sit and clean it up here a little bit, and yeah, I think it's good. There's no there's a loose strap lock. Alright, that wraps up our ES-335. Yes, 335. So what did we do? We lubed a nut, we tightened the truss rod as much as we dare because of the neck repair. He did a really good job on it. The only thing you really feel is the finish cracks. But I tightened this truss rod up against, and I don't want to break the repair. So we have 14 thousandths of relief. Gibson says max 15 thou. We have 14 thou, and string height is set to 5/64 and 4/64 at the 12th. Our pickups height are adjusted. We tightened the strap lock, and the last thing we have to do is do a little sound check. Let me do that. And we're going to throw the truss rod cover back on. Good quiet electronics. No noisy jack. If you guys need your guitars set up for the winter, it's been really dry. If you need any repairs done, sharp fret ends, modifications, whatever, check us out on YouTube and Facebook under Stringman Guitars. Please like and subscribe. We certainly appreciate your business. Have a great day.